Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be about a summer wardrobe. You could call it a capsule wardrobe. It's actually quite full. This is pretty much my whole summer wardrobe. And for the first time in a long time, I'm really beginning to enjoy my wardrobe again. So I wanted to talk you through some of the pieces. I won't go through everything because we'll be here all day, but I wanted to go through some of the pieces and explain to you the changes that I've made and why I'm now enjoying my wardrobe so much. So let's get into today's video. So first of all, a couple of things to say about this wardrobe is one of the reasons that I'm loving it so much is because I have brought into it pieces which perhaps I haven't worn for years. Pieces that I haven't had the confidence to wear, for one thing, but also some colours that I haven't worn for quite a long time. And one of the things you'll notice is that there are some quite dark colours in here, which for a summer wardrobe perhaps is quite unusual. You expect to see a lot of white and some neutrals, but I'm really loving these stronger, darker colours. And quite some time ago, back in my mid-30s, I would say, after I had my children, my hair went from kind of highlighted blonde to very dark, and it was natural, completely natural. And at the time, a lady who specialised in colour said to me, why don't you try wearing darker colours? Why don't you use the deep palette? At the time, it was a deep autumn palette. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to give this a go. And I really liked it. I really liked those sort of rich, strong colours. And of course, because my hair was very dark and my eyes have always been quite dark, it worked really well on me. But over the years, I've kind of lightened that quite a bit. And I do miss those rich, dark colours. And so this season, even though my hair isn't as dark as it was then, I have been experimenting with some stronger, darker colours. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I love chocolate brown, and so that has always been one of my favourite neutrals. But I also really like these sort of dark burgundies. I also like to have black in my wardrobe. Whatever you think of that, it is a colour that I will wear. And it is a colour that I do like to wear in the summer. I like black linen. I love it mixed with tan. I actually like it mixed with white as well. And of course, the one colour that a lot of us I know have in our wardrobe and find really useful is navy. And I'm going to be doing a video in a couple of weeks' time all about navy and white and other colours to mix navy with. So I won't talk about that too much today, but I did want to talk about the fact that you can see some quite dark colours on this rail here. And the top that I'm wearing is actually a new one as well. And by the way, I will, as always, link in the description box anything that is still available or similar items for you. So that's one thing, was about bringing in some of those richer, stronger colours again. Now that doesn't mean that I don't like wearing neutrals as well, because on a hot summer day, as recently I went to an event in London and I wore this outfit here and I really loved it. I loved that sort of neutral combination of colours as well. So there are those in my wardrobe, and things like this sort of gold flecked top as well. I love something that's got a little bit of metallic in it, and so I will have neutrals in my wardrobe as well, but equally I want to be able to mix those with some of the stronger colours. And as an example, I really like this burgundy mixed with white. I think it looks great. And I have worn these white jeans, this linen shirt, and I really like those two pieces together. Now, the other thing that I've done, which I hinted at a couple of weeks ago, was I've realised that I really do like prints, and not necessarily floral prints, although I do have a couple of florals in here, but things like the skirt that I'm wearing, something that's a little bit unusual. And I also mentioned a couple of weeks ago these trousers. Again, I really like that sort of slightly abstract, it's almost like a 60s sort of, reminds me of that kind of hippie era, that kind of print, but I really like it, and it gives me that little bit of sort of relaxed summer vibe that I wanted to bring into my wardrobe as well. And of course there were these trousers, which right back from the beginning of the spring season, you'll remember that I bought these. I did decide to invest in the shirt as well. I do want to be able to wear the two pieces together, perhaps just with a little camisole top underneath, and of course split them up and wear them separately. The other thing that I wanted to do was just be a little bit more adventurous with my wardrobe. I think because I had lost confidence in the way I looked, I wasn't being adventurous with what I was wearing either, and so I was sticking to a lot of outfits which were combinations of plain colours, and so bringing in some prints into my wardrobe has allowed me to not only be a little bit more adventurous but also be a little bit more creative, because one of the things that I really love to do, which I've always loved doing, is put outfits together in kind of creative combinations. Let's say, for example, that we take those trousers. Now, there's several colours in there, obviously, that I can bring in to create an outfit. And one of the first things that I did put with these was this t-shirt, kind of to dress them down. This t-shirt is a linen t-shirt, and it kind of makes a quite relaxed outfit. Then I also found this little kind of cami top that then I could wear that as a combination underneath the shirt. But equally, I have got, and I forgot to get it out and put it on the rail, but I have got a rose brown linen cardigan that I could put over the top of that as well to make another combination. So I really like putting together these interesting combinations of colours. And I do believe it is one of my talents, and one of the things that my clients love when they order a capsule wardrobe from me, that they're not going to get these sort of basic, typical combinations of colours that you would expect to see. I really like to sort of think a little bit out of the box and pull colours together, and that's why I love prints so much, because it does allow you to have that little bit of creativity, because if the colours are mixed in the print, there's no reason that you can't mix them together in an outfit. Now the, I don't know where we are, third or fourth thing that I've bought into my wardrobe this season is some different shapes as well. Now one of the shapes that I really do like for trousers is a wide leg crop trouser. And again, I've put together a couple of different outfits. I will pop some pictures in of me wearing these trousers with different combinations. I did wear them with the burgundy linen shirt. But again, I kind of like that sort of neutral combination. It sort of softens that up a little bit. This is a really old top, which I've had for years, which I will probably wear open as a jacket over that and put a little vest underneath. So this kind of shape is a staple that's been in my wardrobe. But again, I lost confidence a little bit in wearing it, because I really felt like this sort of tapered trouser was a lot more flattering on me when I needed to lose weight. Because my legs have always been the slimmest part of me, I felt like a tapered leg was what I needed to wear, or a slim leg and then a longer line tunic. So I have bought in some different shapes into my wardrobe this season. Now one of the things that I have had in the wardrobe for a while, although it's not a different shape, I am wearing it differently, because this skirt and the little blouse combination, which I had from Borkian a few seasons ago now, I had worn the shirt open, again with a little vest top underneath, because I couldn't tuck things in. This season, I'm actually able to tuck that in and almost make a dress out of it and add a belt with it. And I am loving the fact that I have some belts back in my wardrobe. One of the things that I bought quite early on when I started to lose weight was a pack of these 4 elasticated belts. They come in 4 different colours, and I bought them early on, and I bought them from Amazon because they were cheap, and I thought, well, I'm going to try them out before I invest in anything too expensive. This is a great tip for you if you're trying something out in your wardrobe. Don't go over the top and order yourself a Gucci belt. Try something that is a little bit inexpensive, that you can see how you feel about it and see if it works. And I've had so much wear out of this neutral belt already, and so I know that that's something I probably won't invest in a new one this season, but maybe next summer I'll upgrade it to a better one, because I'm sure that being sort of reasonably inexpensive from Amazon, they're not going to last that long, but they will last me for this summer. I did have a couple of belts in my wardrobe. I've got a nice navy leather one, I've got a nice patent black one. The only problem is they are quite big now. So I did actually invest in, and it wasn't a huge investment, a really nice cream leather one with a gold buckle on it, because I thought that would go with so much in my wardrobe for the summertime. So belts are something that are kind of back new in my wardrobe this season, that I am really enjoying experimenting with. And then the other thing that I've just added to my wardrobe, one of them is this linen dress from Mint Velvet. Now, what I like about it is that it does have quite wide straps on the shoulders. I cannot go braless, and I really struggle with a strapless bra, because when you're sort of above an F cup size, strapless bras are really hard to manage. So on a very rare occasion I might wear one, but typically I will be wearing a proper bra that has support. So something like this that's got that wider strap to it, that I can put a bra underneath, I'm really pleased with it. And also the fact that because it comes in under the bust here, which is still my slimmest part other than my legs, it's got that nice sort of long lean shape to it. The other thing I liked about this dress is that it's lined as well, so although it is linen and it will crease, and I'm not bothered about that, I thought this would be perfect to wear on holiday when it's really hot. But that lining, which is cotton, so it won't be too hot, will give it that little bit of weight to sort of help the creases drop out a little bit. And then the other thing that I bought at the same time was a jumpsuit. Again, jumpsuits are something that I used to love in the past, but again, I haven't really had that confidence to wear them. And this one, again, it sort of fits on the bust and in underneath the bust. It's got straps that are wide enough to put a bra underneath. It's got a nice sort of wide floaty leg to it. It's in a jersey. So again, I think this is something that I will take on holiday with me. The fact that it's in jersey means it's not going to crease. I could wear it during the day. I could even pop a little t-shirt underneath it to make it more casual, but I could style it up with some gold jewellery and gold sandals as well to wear in the evening. So I will do that as well and show you what that looks like. White jeans have always been a staple in my wardrobe. I did manage to get back into these jeans, which I've had for about 5 years from Pure Collection. Again, these are now getting a little bit big for me, but I actually don't mind that slightly more relaxed feel to them. The nice thing about these jeans is they're not too skinny, and they are the kind of thing that you can wear as they are, or you could roll them up to make them more relaxed and just wear them with some really sort of relaxed shoes, even a pair of flip-flops. So again, white jeans I'm loving in my wardrobe. And as you'll know if you've watched previous videos, I have struggled with jeans. They're not something that I have found particularly comfortable to wear, but these, I have to say, I've been really pleased that I can get back into them again and I can wear them again. In this more sort of tailored style wide-legged trouser, these linen trousers, I had been looking for a pair of slightly smarter linen trousers in a cream, because I think they're really nice just to put a blouse or a slightly smarter top with them if you're going to a bit of a smarter occasion, or if you want to dress them up a little bit for the evening. And so these trousers are from Weekend Max Mara. Now, I found a website that sells a lot of the Italian brands on it. It sells a lot of designer brands on it, but it does seem to do them slightly cheaper. The items do come from Italy, so they take a couple of days, although these only took, I think it was 3 days to get to me. So the service was really good and the prices were lower than I could find the same thing on UK websites. So I will link these. I also got these trousers from the same site, so if they're still available on there, I will link those as well. What I loved about these compared to some of the other sort of high street brands is this sort of wide leg does hang beautifully parallel, and the cut of them is just absolutely perfect. They just sit, I think, so much nicer than a lot of cheaper pairs that I've had. I did have a pair from Marks and Spencer's a couple of seasons ago. I don't think I even wore them before I sold them because they just weren't as beautifully cut as these are. These are just perfection, really. Obviously being linen, they do crease, but they didn't crease too badly. Again, I wore them, that photo that I showed you earlier, to that event all day in London, and I just felt so stylish and so smart in them. And then just one other thing that I wanted to mention was this dress, and it's in that same sort of crinkly cotton as the white skirt that I showed you. Now on camera this does come up quite pink, as does my linen shirt, and it's actually more of a sort of very deep burgundy. So I saw this dress and I just thought, again, it would be lovely to take on holiday. Again, it's the kind of thing which I think I could dress down with a pair of casual sandals, but equally I would dress it up for evening as well. Just one thing that I wanted to mention is I have adjusted the shoulders, because when I bought it and put it on, the shoulders sort of felt like they needed lifting. So I have actually lifted the shoulders by about 1.5 inches. This little gap that you can see here was actually about that much wider. So all I've done is folded it over underneath and sewn it, and it now fits perfectly and sits really nicely. And again, it's got that sort of ruching in here that pulls it in under the bust. And I just thought it was such a lovely shape of dress and something that would be perfect either on holiday or at home to dress up or down. And then finally, one new pair of shoes, because I wanted to mention these because I did the video on shoes last week, which I will link here for you in case you missed it. But I also ordered these sandals. They're from a brand called Rockport, and the reason that I ordered these was because I wanted something that was going to be really comfortable for walking around on holiday. They've got a Velcro strap on them to do them up. They're really nice and kind of padded underfoot. So I wanted something that would just go with absolutely everything. I can't walk around in flip-flops, and I do find mules, flat mules, a little bit difficult to walk around in for long periods of time. And I just thought, if we're going sightseeing or we're going to be out for a whole day, something like this would be really comfortable. So I will link those for you as well. So that's just a few of the ways that I have updated my wardrobe this season, some of the reasons that I'm loving it so much, why I'm really enjoying it again. And I really want to encourage you to think about that, to think about, what do I really want to wear? How do I want to look today? How do I want my wardrobe to look? And to start planning it out and thinking about some of those things that you love that perhaps you haven't worn for a while. Look at the colours, look at the shapes, Do you want to bring some prints into it? Are there some styles that you haven't worn for a while? So go back and have a real think about how you want to update your wardrobe this season. And of course, if you do want help, then my Stylish at 50 Makeover Blueprint has all of the information that you need to do that. It'll help you update your colour palette, it'll help you update the shapes in your wardrobe, it'll help you really think about your personality and how to build that into your wardrobe. So I will link down in the description box a webinar that I created that gives you all the details of that as well. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. And other than that, I will see you next time. Bye for now.